Welcome everyone to my top 5 moments of WWE Raw on December 11th. Starting off at number 5, we have a heavyweight match, the rematch between Ivar and Bronson Reed. A clash between two big men that always impresses, especially considering how agile both are in the ring, often attempting impressive maneuvers. Like their collision outside the ring that got the crowd heated, or Ivar's swanton bomb from the ropes onto Reed at ringside. And in the end, as both men were on the top ropes, Reed delivered a superplex to Ivar for the final count and secured the victory. Impressive. As Michael Cole mentioned, the winner will likely have a shot at the Intercontinental title. Moving on to number 4, a 3-on-3 match. Imperium vs. DIY with a mystery partner revealed as The Miz. It was a solid match that solidifies Miz's face turn and reignites his rivalry with Gunther. Towards the end of the bout, Miz locked in a figure 4 on Gunther. Despite Gunther's resistance, Kaiser attempted to intervene only for Gargano to catch him and apply a Gargano escape. Vinci then tagged in with Gunther and delivered an elbow drop on Miz to break the submission and save his boss. However, Miz capitalized and executed a skull-crushing finale on Vinci for the 3 count, resulting in another defeat for Imperium. Later backstage, Gunther was furious with Kaiser and Vinci. The Miz arrived and expressed his desire for a match for the Intercontinental title. Gunther proposed another title match under the condition that if he wins, Miz can never challenge him for the title again, which Miz accepted. Their first match was fantastic, and Miz came close to victory. Perhaps he'll be the one to dethrone Gunther, or it might just be a match to bide time. At number 3, in my opinion, the main event match between Cody Rhodes and Shinsuke Nakamura. It was a good match, and there was a genuine chemistry between the two wrestlers. The transitions between moves were good, creating a smooth match that kept us engaged. As the match approached its end and Cody was dominating, Shinsuke spat his mist into Cody's face in front of the referee, prompting the match to be stopped. But Nakamura didn't stop there. Taking advantage of Cody's impaired vision due to the mist, he attacked him with a Kinshasa. Nakamura then grabbed a chair, threatening to strike Cody, but the Creed brothers rushed to Rhodes' aid. While officials helped Cody to his feet and escorted him backstage, Nakamura returned and delivered another Kinshasa before fleeing. It was a predictable ending, but the match went on for far too long to end this way. This match would have been better placed as an opener rather than the main event.
A quick note to ask you to like the video and subscribe. It's always appreciated and essential for the channel. Thank you so much.
At number 2, I'd place the opening match between Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre, which kicked off with a promo from both wrestlers. Jey Uso, who got his yeet back, expressed his happiness. He was glad to see CM Punk present that night, and believed that Raw could gain a real talent if Adam Pearce managed to sign him. However, Raw had lost another true talent that night, Sami Zayn, who was injured. Jey Uso intended to take on Drew McIntyre to avenge Zayn's departure. Drew made his entrance and advised Adam Pearce not to sign CM Punk, claiming that nobody in the locker room wanted him there. He added to the fans chanting Punk's name, stating that unlike them, he truly knew CM Punk's worth. McIntyre then addressed Sami Zayn, attributing his current absence to McIntyre himself and vaguely apologizing. He told Jey that this was what apologies looked like and that Jey should try that approach with him. Following this promo, they moved on to their match. It was another fantastic match, and Jey continued his streak of strong performances after his match against Seth Rollins the previous week. At one point, Drew executed a future shock DDT on Jey, thinking he would secure victory as he did a few weeks prior. However, to Drew's surprise, Jey fought back. Jey Uso tried everything during the match, super kicks, splashes, and even a spear, but it wasn't enough. To conclude, while the referee was occupied replacing a protective pad in a corner of the ring, which McIntyre had removed earlier, McIntyre blinded Jey with his fingers and then delivered a Claymore kick for the 3 count and the victory. Another great match, but something tells me that the rivalry between these two isn't over. We might see another match, perhaps with a significant stipulation that I think would excite everyone. As Michael Cole reiterated, this isn't the same McIntyre as usual, he's more vicious, a true heel. At number 1, the CM Punk promo. Adam Pearce was in the ring introducing CM Punk, who entered to a thunderous ovation. CM Punk mentioned having many bad memories in that arena, and briefly shared some of those memories. He apologized to everyone he had abandoned and disappointed. Moving on to the main subject, he officially declared his choice to join the Raw roster, signing the contract presented by Adam Pearce. Just then, Seth Rollins' music hit, and he made his way to the ring. The long-awaited face-off unfolded. Rollins took the mic and asked CM Punk if he knew how lucky he was to be there. He advised Punk not to call Raw his home because he left 10 years ago, abandoning everyone and spending his time ruining and criticizing everything. You spent 10 years slandering me, slandering everyone in this locker room, and now you want to come back here and call this place your home? It's not yours, it's mine, he exclaimed. Rollins continued, stating that everyone backstage was his brothers and sisters, those watching at home were his family, and he would do everything to protect them from people like Punk. "I hate you," he affirmed to CM Punk. Rollins was certain, either Punk would show his true colors and self-destruct, or he had genuinely changed and still had it in him, in which case Rollins might get a chance to face him for the world title and expose him as the imposter he is. He aimed to prove himself as the true best in the world. CM Punk responded to Rollins, saying that was his only chance to disrespect him without consequences. He didn't come back for things to fall into his lap. He intended to do things right. He announced his participation in the Royal Rumble. "If I win, maybe I'll come and challenge Seth Rollins," he stated before leaving the ring. An excellent promo between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. It was everything everyone had anticipated. It was the first but certainly not the last. With his announcement, CM Punk emerges as a top favorite to win the Royal Rumble. For the remainder of the show, Rhea Ripley defeated Maxine Dupree in a very quick match. There were a lot of inaccuracies, miscommunications between the two, and Maxine isn't yet ready for a solo match. Kaden Carter and Katana Chance defeated Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell by pinfall, with Carter executing a 450 splash on LeRae. Becky Lynch and Nia Jax had a discussion, but nothing significant occurred. Nia left, stating that Becky Lynch clearly needs the rivalry more than she does. It was an overly tame face-off considering the outcome. R-Truth, on the other hand, was pummeled by the Judgment Day in the ring before being rescued by the Creed brothers. Despite being outnumbered 2-4, the Creed brothers managed to drive Priest and his group away. That's it for this video. Did you like this episode of Raw? Let me know in comments. Thank you for watching and take care.